So guys, what's going on? It finishes at Anfield, Liverpool 4, Manchester United 0, and I'm so angry inside. I'm absolutely fuming. Not because we lost that game, because I expected to lose, but I did not expect this Manchester United team to go to Anfield today with the season we've had. To put in a performance like that against your biggest rivals and to lie down in that first half for Liverpool like we did makes me sick to death. It really does. And this is the worst set of United players I've seen at Manchester United since I supported them, because they're spineless, they're useless, they're pathetic, and they showed that again today. Just to label some Marcus Rashford today. Jesus Christ, I do not want to see him in a Manchester United shirt ever again. Bruno Fernandes today, so bad. Didn't notice him on the pitch. I feel sorry for the likes of De Gea. I really do. I feel awful for him because he has to watch that unfold. He has to watch his whole team unfold like they did. And that defence, over 200 million, wouldn't grace the Championship, let alone League One. There are a bunch of donkeys at the back, and it makes me so sick because us as fans, we would die to put on that Manchester United shirt. We would die to put on that United shirt and go to Liverpool and put in a performance. And none of those players did. None of those players on that field know what it means to play for Manchester United. None of them. That was disgraceful. And putting a performance was the least against Liverpool today, was the least these players could do. Do it for the fans who you've disappointed game by game for this whole season. Do it for Ronaldo, who's just lost the birth of his son. Go and put a performance in for him. What other incentives do you need to get up for this type of game? But to lie down like we did in that first half, to play five at the back with the likes of Phil Jones, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof in the back line, to lie down like we did makes me so sick inside. It really does. And all these players need to go. These players have shown game by game, especially today against Liverpool, they are not fit enough to wear the shirt. They are not fit enough to play for Manchester United. And I said before the game, all I want to see, no matter if we lose, draw or win, I want to see a bit of fight from this Manchester United team. Go out there and put a performance. And the only bit of performance we got was Hannibal Mejbri. Mejbri, when he came on off the bench, he came on, he was flying into challenges because he knows what it means for this Manchester United team. He knows what it means to play against Liverpool. I did not see a Manchester United player today commit a single challenge. A bad foul on these Liverpool players. What has this become? Why are we allowing Liverpool just to walk through us for 90 minutes? Control the ball. Get into them. Get that ball back. All you can ask for is for them to run, put in some effort, and they can't do that. And that's what makes me so sick to death. And, as I said, I would die to put on that United shirt, go and play these type of games against Liverpool. But as these players, they don't. And it really makes me sick because, of course they want the season to be over as much as we do. You can see that by the facial expressions on the players, by the way they're playing week in, week out. But come on, it's a game against Liverpool. Us as fans want to see you go out there and put in 100%. And you go there and drop that performance. And just lie down to Liverpool. I will never accept these United players again because they just lie down for Liverpool today. And I know we'll get through more of the game, but I think all of us are fuming. And Liverpool were singing, "You're so shit, it's unbelievable." They were going way after every pass past the 70th minute. Is that what we've become? Nah. It doesn't. I cannot get over that. I really can't. 200 million for that defence. Maguire. It gets worse and worse. Lindelof. What did he do today? I feel sorry for Phil Jones. Why are you chucking Phil Jones into a game like this? Where you're going to get dominated, where you're going to get humiliated. It doesn't make sense to me. And as I said, I'm not fuming because I expected to go out there and win this game. I'm not fuming because of that. I'm fuming because of the way how many goals we conceded again today and how we lied down for Liverpool. And that's it, guys, for me. So the team lineup going into the game, it was David De Gea in there. It was a back three of Maguire, Lindelof and Phil Jones, which no one really expected. And it was Diego Dallo and, of course, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And it was a midfield of Matic alongside Bruno Fernandes. I know it was Matic. Who's in the midfield? I don't even want to talk about it. Matic, Bruno Fernandes. It was Marcus Rashford up top. On the right, Elanga. And who played against Matic? Who's playing alongside him? Oh, Paul Pogba, and he went off. I completely forgot because he went off at the start of the game or a couple of minutes in. So that's why I couldn't remember Paul Pogba playing, because it was like he wasn't playing today. And of course, then Jesse Lingard came on. I was thinking of Jesse Lingard before I said Pogba, to be fair. And I was like, he didn't start the game. Pogba, yeah, and he came off injured, didn't he? So yeah, Pogba, and then of course, as I said, Bruno Fernandes left wing, right wing Elanga, and up top Marcus Rashford. Of course, Ronaldo, due to what happened, I think you know about it. He wasn't available for this game, so that's why Rashford was brought into the game. I'm glad Ronaldo wasn't playing. I didn't want him to be a part of this game. And, you know, I honestly feel for two players in this team, De Gea and Ronaldo, who have kept us and saved us from so many points this season, those two are the ones I feel awful for, especially with De Gea, who watches that every single week. He comes out every single week saying, it's a disgrace, we're not good enough. What's he going to come out and say today? I think he knows what it means to play against Liverpool. He knows what it means. He's been here long enough. He knows the rivalry. And I feel so bad for him. So, as I said, we kick off, and it's the worst possible start already. One ball through. Maguire, so slow, like a donkey. Lindelof, Phil Jones can't get back. 1-0, Luis Diaz. And then again, it becomes 2 quite quickly, to be fair, before half-time. Mo Salah, really good goal. Liverpool outstanding tonight, but again, we let them play. We lied down for Liverpool. That, you know, it wasn't because they were absolutely brilliant. It's because we just lied down for them. We didn't offer anything in the game. If we went toe to toe with them and they performed how they did today, I would have been like, they played absolutely amazing. But yeah, we lied down for them. It was one of the most one-sided games you're ever going to see in any football match. It really was. So those two, that's how we started. 2-0 at the break. Then we come out. Manchester United again. Bit better in periods. I thought in the second 15 minutes of the second half, we were quite good, to be fair. We were creating chances. I mean, we had one shot the whole game, I think. One shot that was onside the whole game. We had 22% possession in the first half. 22%! That is laughable! I don't think any team's had 22% possession in a half this season. I don't think any team has. Not even Burnley or something like that. It was disgraceful. And then again, they get a third, and then towards the end, Mo Salah gets another one. Again, I cannot tell you how many times Maguire missed his man or wasn't marking his man. I can't tell you how many times Dalot and Wan-Bissaka got done on their wings. I can't tell you how many times we got bossed in the midfield. It was just a complete and utter shit show today, and I'm absolutely fuming. I am absolutely... I'm carving inside. I really am. I'm not happy with that. I'm really not. And, you know... It just goes to show, and, you know, as I said, you know, these players don't deserve to be here. They really don't if they're putting in performances like that. So, player ratings, David De Gea, 5, but what can you do? Can't stop any of the goals. Hardly got any support from the defence, and I knew there were going to be goals again, because as soon as Pogba went off, when you're bringing Lingard on and you only got Matic there for support, we saw against Norwich without McTominay and Fred, the score probably would have been 1 or 2-0 if we had Fred and McTominay, because it would have been more compact in the middle. But as soon as Pogba went off and we allowed Matic at his age to play 90 minutes like he did, oh my god, I cannot believe he played 90 minutes either. So, and what did you expect? I knew there were going to be goals in this game, and there were. So yeah, De Gea for me gets a 5, but again, he couldn't do anything about the goals. Dalot, utter shit. Diego Dalot today, awful performance from him. He's going to get a 2. Wan-Bissaka today, I'm going to give a 3. I think it was a better out of the 2. But again, useless today, useless. Maguire, I'm going to give Maguire 1. Maguire was awful today. There was 2 or 3 moments in that game where you just realised Maguire and you thought, that's a Manchester United captain there. That is a Manchester United captain. Can you believe what you are seeing with what Maguire is doing today? He was at fault for 2 goals. Some of the passes he was making were, oh my god, really bad. Really bad. Like, what is he doing? Sometimes I wonder about Maguire, whether he's taking something. I really do at times, because some of the things he does is so questionable. So he gets a 2 for me. Lindelof, I'm going to give a 3. Didn't think he was much better, but again, a bit better than Maguire. Midfield, Matic, going to give a 2. I mean, a 3. Didn't, again, don't know what you're expecting Matic to do when we're playing, you know, how we are against Liverpool, and we're not getting any of the ball, really. So I can't really say anything about Matic, because, again, he didn't get too much of the ball today, so I'm going to give him a 3. Paul Pogba came off. Jesse Lingard, again, irrelevant. Didn't notice him the whole game. He's going to get a 3. And then Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to give a 2 as well. I thought Bruno Fernandes, again, was awful today. I know we're playing Liverpool. I know you're one of those attacking players. And, you know, you're not going to get much of the ball. You're not going to get many attacks in this type of game. But, again, irrelevant. Making stupid and silly fouls when he doesn't need to. Didn't get on the ball enough. It's a 2. And then you have Alanga, I'm going to give a 3. Again, I don't think it's fair chucking Alanga in this type of game where you knew you were going to get battered, where you knew you weren't going to be on the offense a lot, to be fair. So I thought it was quite stupid playing Alanga in this type of game. But again, I think we had to, because who else did we have to put on other than maybe Lingard started ahead of Alanga. But again, who would have came on for Pogba then if Paul Pogba still got injured. But yeah, I'm going to give Alanga a 3. Marcus Rashford, I am going to give a 1. As I said, I never want to see Marcus Rashford in a Manchester United shirt again after this performance. He doesn't look bothered. He doesn't care. All these players don't care about playing for Manchester United. And that's what really hurts me. That's what makes me sick to death for today's performance. Because this was a game, as I said, to come out and perform. Again, perform for the fans. Perform for Ronaldo. You know, give us something. You know, give us a little something after what you've done this season. But again, we showed today how really bad we are at the moment. And as I said, it's going to take another 5 or 6 years under Ten Hag to get back to where we are, because we are so far behind Liverpool and the likes of City and that. It really is that bad, because, you know, that's 9 goals, I think, we conceded to Liverpool over 2 games. And we haven't scored a goal against them over the 2 games this season, I don't think. I know, it was like clean sheet the first one as well. That's how bad we are. And this, you know, so-called big rivalry means nothing for this Manchester United bunch of players, and it's the worst Manchester United players I've seen since I've been supporting Manchester United. All the bunch of players we have at the moment, they just don't know. They don't know what it means to play for Manchester United, and that's what makes me and a lot of other people sick to death. So let me know what you guys think down below, guys. It's finished Liverpool 4, Manchester United 0. We move on to the big one on Saturday now, which is gonna be a big one: United versus Arsenal. And I tell you what now, these players better respond against Arsenal and get a result. Because if we don't get a result against Arsenal, then I have literally given up with these players. I already have given up after today's performance, but that game on Saturday for the top 4 is crucial. I expected nothing today, but the game on Saturday is going to be big. So let me know what you guys think down below, guys. Smash a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down below. But for today's video, guys, that's it. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.